OR token is not a security. The OR token is not a stock. It is a video game token and is used for in-game purchases in OR-supported websites, video games, and the OR-Forge NFT marketplace. No ownership guarantees a percentage of any ownership of OR Systems Inc., any video games, content, media productions, or other, until options are extended. OR Systems Inc. is a privately owned and operated organization that utilizes blockchain technologies and provides real-world value to the intrinsic video game currency. As such, please ensure you approach the OR token at your own discretion. No one involved in this video is a financial advisor.
Go. What's going on? All of a sudden, I'm having a problem. All of a sudden, I'm having a problem. All of a sudden, I'm having a problem. All of a sudden, we're live. Everything's just freezing up on me right now. Absolutely not kidding. There we go. You should be able to hear yourself.
We're fine. We're fine. We're good. Hopefully we're fine.
We're not.
What's up,
but that's
guys?
Okay.
What's up, Jimmy? What's up, Eric? What's up, Lucas?
We're not live.
We might be here. We might not be here.
We're live, but it's not okay.
Episode 101. What's going on?
Okay. Wow. We'll make it work.
I'm gonna pretend we're all on.
Just rolling right through it.
All right, we are live though.
This isn't episode 1. This is episode 101.
101.
We should be okay doing this. We should know what we're doing.
You would think so. Looks all right on.
Yes, we are live.
Now.
I am checking. We are live.
Yeah.
My camera's
It
all
looks a little
sketchy.
weird.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know what's going on.
We're good.
Well, whatever.
It's good. Hey, So what's going on, guys? What's going on? It's been a bit.
It has been a bit. Just been ducking our head and doing some work, man.
It looks good to me, from what I can tell.
My camera looks good.
Anytime you're on the camera, it looks good, Eric.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We
Room's
Shall we
coming along
restart?
nicely?
As everyone can see, this is episode 101, not 1. It's been a little bit since we've been on, so we're just we didn't get a chance to really test before we came back on, so we're winging it. But we're on. I see that we're on YouTube. We're looking good. Video is moving. So Eric, Lucas, Jimmy, what's going on these days? What you up to?
Well, actually, I should say, when I say not a whole lot, it actually is a lot.
Yeah.
We got to have a little kind of pre-show discussion with Lucas, as you know. So there's some exciting stuff he's going to share.
Is he?
They're doing fantastic.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, I got some straight-to-video stuff coming out soon.
At your local video store.
Yeah.
On VHS.
At Block.
And beta. Beta.
Yep, just been kind of ducking our head, making incremental improvements. Wanted to kind of come back on and run a show so we could talk a little shop in the ecosystem, get people some information updates on how that's going, check in, and
Tell us.
share some news.
What news would you like to share? I wish
Oh,
this were bourbon
I mean,
or something.
Yeah, that would have been make for a more interesting show.
Yeah.
Now, just wanted to kind of come on and talk some opportunities for the white paper and the updates that everybody's been clamoring for. We started the white paper ahead of starting the accelerator. I couldn't manage both effectively, so we put the white paper on the back burner for a little bit while we went through the accelerator program. Helped us change some of our business model and business plan while we were in there with some just some opportunity conversations with advisors, mentors, and things of that nature. So now that we're all the way through the wickets on that, we can pick the white paper back up and get that out and talk about some of the impacts from those shifts that we made while we were in the accelerator, and how that can impact what we're doing within the ecosystem. So super excited about that. Um, a couple of, just some of the opportunities that will be discussed in there is really just kind of like some strategic partnership opportunities, some of the changes to the model, some of the changes to the ecosystem, and how the OR token kind of works within that space. So pretty excited. It shouldn't take too awful long to get that thing done, but we do have to complete the paper, the write up of it, and then just kind of staff that internally, and make sure that we're not exposing ourselves to any legal risk. So there'll be some vetting that has to get done as a part of that process. So figure should be pretty close to like buttoned up by mid-April with the rewrite. I had to kind of deconstruct some of the things that we had on paper from when we started it, and then rewrite all of that section as it relates to the changes. So probably take me about 2 weeks to kind of like redraft the whole thing, and about a week or so to staff it, and make sure that we're not putting anything out there that's not achievable, or along the lines of the organizational efforts for a couple years to come. Uh, so look for that late April timeframe. So about a month from now, we should get that out and be able to start circulating that on the socials, whether it be the Telegram thread, Discord, Twitter feed. Probably not super relevant for Twitter, but we can share the content anywhere. There'll be some specifics inside of that would make for more dynamic tweets, but some of the lengthier discussions for Telegram and Discord would be ideal.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry for the soapbox moment there, but
No,
we'll have to get out.
no.
That was the idea.
Carrying that
Yeah.
chipping away, and you, I'm arguably been the busiest out of all of us, Lucas. You've been doing a lot. You've been a man of many hats, so we appreciate that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Armando, come on, what do you got? I know you got something.
I don't.
He's got a nice library back there.
Yeah,
I know that I've
beautiful
been
library.
reading. I've been trying to catch up on my blockchain.
He has many leather-bound books, and his apartment smells of rich mahogany.
Rich
Yeah,
mahogany.
right.
It looks like
So you
mahogany.
have
ceiling.
Built with my own two hands.
I see you have the 50 Shades of Grey series. Very, very nice
Yes,
series.
yes. Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is back there.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I miss you guys. Hey, we're at episode 101.
101.
It hasn't been a whole lot to like report and stuff, other than what Lucas has got going on behind the scenes with the company overhaul, if you want to call it that.
Well, I mean, we have blockchain ecosystem stuff and like business opportunities in the business world. So
Sure.
we're just trying to blend both of those things to where they can kind of have a little bit of overlap. So we're super excited about that. We want to share that with everybody, and just it's kind of reinvigorate what used to be a pretty hyped up opportunity for folks. It's going to really connect and orient our business processes for a couple years down the road, and I'm excited to share the content. It's just challenging managing all of these expectations and requirements, and I'm doing a couple things on the side that support some veterans opportunity initiatives, because that's important to me as a person.
Sure.
So really just finding balance.
Yeah, that's what you always say, Lucas. Got to find balance, man. It's never easy.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Never easy, man.
That's awesome, man. Well, I'm excited, man. Like I said, I feel like I haven't seen you guys in a minute, so I'm glad that
Eric said
Longer
he
than a
glad to
minute.
be on, man. And yeah,
We hit 100. We're like, okay, let's take a little break.
Eric said he talked to Jonah the other day.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's wild.
He's still chugging along with his military obligation. He should. I thought he was going to be done last summer. He's about 8 months past when his
Oh,
original
jeez.
finish time frame was going to be. So
We call that
he's
overtime.
wow, I call that a glutton for punishment. He likes
Jeez.
the work that he's doing because it's pretty interesting stuff.
Cool.
They're down there messing with the border and some of the challenges that come along with that. You know that's some impacts to national security and things of that nature. So
Sure.
really grateful for
Literally
him
on the
and
front lines.
all of the people that are doing that work because it's a mess. You know.
It's a
Yeah.
mess.
And
Imagine.
Jonah, if you happen to see this later, or if I don't know, you never know, he could be on now. We just don't know. But yeah, we miss you. I had a great conversation with him the other day. Staying busy. He's still very much around. Still, of course, the OR system is still in his DNA. Just he's doing his duty.
Sure.
And yeah, we miss you, man. If you're out there,
You
and
said
Colin,
duty.
wanted to give Colin a shout out too.
Colin.
Yeah, I got a Facebook friend request from him. And took me about 9
Isn't he
seconds
too
to
young for
say,
Facebook?
yeah, he's younger. It's funny, man. I didn't. Now I just coming to grips with the reality that Facebook is for the older crowd. Is what it is.
Sure
Yeah,
is.
yeah, boomers, right? Boomers.
But you know what? It was cool because I got to see. Man,
Did-
he looks. Man, he
is
was.
Colin back in?
Yeah. What's that?
Did Colin go back, or is he home still? Is he back in a?
No. Yeah. What's? Do you know what's going on with him, Lucas?
Yeah, I hadn't. I mean, it's been a few months. The last I talked to him, he was home for a little bit, and he was gonna try and go off and do something else. Maybe I'll ping him after this and see what's up,
Okay.
man.
Yeah, just wonder if he's okay.
Yeah, hey, I mean, he was looking lean, mean, and ready to go do some of the, the tougher stuff with his reserve duties that he signed up for.
Mhm.
It looks like he had a great time at his training, learned a lot. He's just kind of getting his feet back underneath him, I guess, for all the changes that come along with signing up from the reserves.
That's awesome. Yeah, he looked. Now I was gonna say the picture that I saw. I didn't know it was him. I looked at it. I'm like, oh man, someone just stole Colin's identity. And I looked. I'm like, oh, that's Colin. That's
Let's
him.
go down the line then. How's Sean? Anybody seen Sean in a minute?
Yeah, I talk to Sean daily still. He's
Oh, nice.
he's good. He's just kind of got some stuff going on this evening. Everybody wears 1,000 hats
Of course.
for what we're doing, and he's just got some stuff that he's trying to get sorted out as well.
Okay.
Nick's good. Everybody's busy. I mean, newly married Nick. You guys have seen him more recently than I with his wedding. I didn't have the opportunity to get up there,
Yeah, we
but we talk to Nick every day. So
Even when he was on his honeymoon?
no,
Yeah, right.
well, we left him alone for that time. He's like, don't
Did he
bother."
leave you alone? I could, Nick's. Nick is a machine when it comes to that, man. That guy.
He was
4/7.
completely checked out, and I was surprised. Usually, he's one of those connected guys who's tethered
All the
to
time.
communications, but he
He-
was completely offline. I was happy for him.
Look, we may have lost Jimmy temporarily. Nick is one of those guys. Although we were at his wedding, but he could be at the altar and still answer a text or a call like, "Hey, man."
Hold on.
Yeah,
Do
dude, give
you?
me a second. I'll call
I
you in
do,
10
but wait
minutes.
1 second.
That's Nick.
Nah,
But his wedding was a lot of fun. Jimmy and I got to hang with both him and Lisa. Lisa's fantastic.
cool.
Quick little shout out to Lisa. She's great. We had a fantastic time. It was great.
Well, I mean, you guys have got some news yourself, man. Tell us about the album. When
Yeah.
did the release show go? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun. Yeah, and not. I knew we've been doing it long enough. I knew it wouldn't necessarily be a train wreck. We were rehearsing, making sure the songs were tight, but I had some doubts about some of the gear that I don't know. I had a couple. It's a long story without getting into it, but there was a couple things that weren't quite working the way I wanted them to, and it was really kind of psyching me out. And it, but as always, and I knew somewhere in the back of my head, I knew somehow it all sort of comes together last minute. And when we got on stage, it was great. It was a great crowd. I got to see a lot of people I hadn't seen in a while. It was really cool. Yeah, we did.
That's
yeah,
the best
played a lot
part,
of
man.
merch. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you love
Drop
Jimmy?
some links, man.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Shit. I was gonna say, don't
Oh, there
hide
you
it,
go. I'm
divide it.
watching that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch it.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
great
right,
sound,
right,
man.
right. This
Tee
is
it
a
up.
laid back show.
Let one rip, man. Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see
Cool.
you in a sec.
We'll be right back.
Nice. Check out the website from beyond these walls.
It moves when it moves, and it glides when it glides. I guess. Yeah. It was Yeah, we had a.
Excuse me.
Sounds great, man.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Look at that. Checking out your Instagram now, your Insta.
Is it really?
Your Instagram.
Yeah. It's the one thing that I'm.
Yeah.
What's that, Jimmy? No,
Yeah, it's just
that's
kind of
all right.
cutting out on
We can still hear you.
Whatevs.
YouTube.
We can
We
still
can
hear you.
fine.
We can still. It looks good on YouTube. But
Face for
yeah,
radio.
But
look at this
yeah.
Insta.
It
This is hot sauce.
Oh yeah. Little shout out to our guitar player Jeff Ulbrich. That's part of his secret special ingredients, homegrown from his garden. I believe. What's that?
Okay.
Yeah. And I never, sadly, I've never gotten to try it. I love hot sauce. I just he makes small batches and they sell out.
Nice. Have to get him to set you on a
Yeah, a
side.
couple of my
next time.
friends that have purchased it, said it was great. So yeah, shout out to Jeff Ulbrich for having that magic, the magic culinary.
He's the guy with the mustache.
Yeah, he's the guy.
I figured he'd be the guy with the hot sauce.
No, sorry, that's Jake. He's got the beard.
Trying to convince
Got
Eric to bring his mustache back.
Man, I'm telling you, it was a thin, I couldn't get it thick, but I had a nice mustache.
Like a pedo.
I don't know, man. The thing is, what you guys don't understand, Armando, you may or may not. I don't know how crazy you get with your facial hair, but I don't. Mine grows in patchy. It doesn't. It looks horrible. So.
Oh, this took like a week and a half, right here. Good week and a half. maybe a week and a half.
Yeah, I kid you not, man. Jimmy, yeah, you always had a good goatee, though. That's one thing I remember when we were kids. Yeah,
Jimmy had some color other than white.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we've been finding a lot of Jimmy posted a picture of us from '92 and just full heads of hair, man. Back when you could eat at 7-Eleven at 2 a.m. every night and not get a pound.
92, you were what, like a sophomore in high school?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I was sophomore. Yeah, I believe.
Damn.
Like that.
I was.
Good guess.
I was in 8th grade.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
somewhere. Yeah, it's Jimmy's
You're
got a
blending. You're blending it. And,
Ooh, how do you dig that?
oh,
That's pretty fancy.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, did you guys see that? Look at that.
Look at
Freaking book.
that.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
That is. Ooh.
Jealous.
Wait, is there a screen on the other side too? If you flip it to your.
On the back.
Oh, okay. I thought there was one behind that one too. I'm like, wait, is there like 5 screens on that thing? Oh no, it's behind that one.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah, no,
like, was there a
yeah.
screen there too? Oh. Good
That's a nice
job,
present.
Mom.
Which, by the way, that goes to show all of us, moms are listening more than you think. You know, if your mom is still here, and at times I don't think my mom's listening, man. She is. Yeah, that's a good one, man.
Jeez.
Yeah. If you jump
Luscious
on, that's
flowing
flush
locks.
grind, right, Jimmy? That's flush grind.
Is that fresh in your memory? Do you remember that? Man. 20.
Yep.
That was
Thanks,
like
man.
5 different versions of me ago. Like, I mean, 1998. Yeah, that's a long time. Yeah. And now you can be more deliberate with your time because you know who you are.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I see. We can all tell right now. Jimmy is the half glasses half empty guy, and Lucas is glasses half full. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, man.
It's perspective, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's perspective. You know. I've been around and in some pretty crappy spots to not appreciate the little things. You know. Yep.
yep, yeah, yep.
Yeah.
You don't want to live. You don't want to be around forever, man. Yeah. You
Yeah,
don't want
right.
to be around forever. Yeah. Hey, man, that could be within 10 years, bro. I mean,
Yeah, right. How about it?
that's not that far away.
Um,
Commercialized space travel.
yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah, that would-
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take that ship to light speed, man. Absolutely.
Speaking of Skywalker, you've made quite the progress on your wall. It looks pretty impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It's not a background
it's
anymore.
actually
Look at
it's
that.
actually
Yeah.
This wall's actually done except for one little thing that Jimmy will be able to appreciate. I have it's a mask, but I'm gonna put it on a whatever, like a stand, but the alien from They Live. It's gonna go right in that corner, right where my finger's at. It's gonna go right there. Yep, there it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a favorite movie of Jimmy and I. Absolutely. And real quick, I gotta tell a quick story about that since we're talking about my
Yeah.
wall. So I went to one of the conventions and I had met Keith David from They Live, the Thing. He's a lot of really great stuff. Requiem for a Dream. He's in all kinds of really great. Something About Mary. So I go to meet him, get his autograph, and then I didn't realize it, but Roddy Piper was there, and I'm like, "Oh man,
Rowdy?
I'm getting my They Live. I'm gonna buy one for $10 and get him to autograph it." The line was too long. I was waiting, and it's like, you know what? I'll catch him next year when he comes back because he'll be here next year. And then he had passed away, and I lost my opportunity. Speaking of time being finite, it was one of my biggest regrets that I didn't just wait in line and get his autograph. I could have had both him and Keith David on a They Live movie poster. I'm still pissed about it, you know. And he was an underrated actor too, man. I'll just say it. I thought he was fan. I'm surprised he didn't get more. He's done a few roles after, but I'm surprised he didn't get a lot of work after that. Because I thought he was
Maybe
great.
he didn't want him. You know, maybe
Possibly,
maybe he enjoys his downtime.
That's true.
That's true.
You know, it's funny. You ever wonder when you see some actors that seem to fall off the face of the earth, and you find out they're like, "Hey, man, I'm done with it. I'm done with Hollywood. Done with all the bureaucratic BS and all the whatever. I don't want to go into it, but
Yeah.
all the nastiness." But yeah, thank you. Wall's almost done.
Looking good.
You know? Every week, Jimmy tells me, man, just take your time, dude. Take it slow. Just take your time on it, man. Don't rush, right, Jimmy?
Well, my thing is I'm trying to rush now, I guess, because from the aforementioned time slippage I was talking about. So
yeah, you're right.
I'm trying to rush now. Like I said, with these records, I'm trying to get them out. I want to get the next records done immediately. I want to get as much out. I want to get as much in here out as I can before it deteriorates.
Yeah.
Because there's so much going on.
That's the older version of ourselves and the much wiser version where
it's going to make for good music too, because people are going to get it, you know what I mean? And it's going to be that kind of music people are going to be like, when they're young, these old farts, but when they get older, they're going to be like, these dudes were right. We'll be dead. But the kids will be like, man, these guys were right.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah, it's funny you say that, man. There's so many things I want to get out, and so it's time. And nowadays too, with the way you can record material and all the things you can do, there's no reason to not be able to get it out. You know, you're not stuck to having to adhere to some giant recording budget. You know, nowadays, I mean, honestly, some of the stuff Jimmy's done in his home studios sounds great.
Yeah, like all the music for WARRIORE HOUR and stuff like that.
What's up? Yeah,
like all the music that we've done on here.
Most of the music you've heard that
we got a lot. We got a lot of cool. Me and Eric have a lot of cool stuff.
I've done right. Yeah, and speaking of, man, Jimmy's got some touring coming up, man.
Oh yeah, in a month actually. 1 month from today, I'm leaving for Australia and New Zealand.
Ooh, boring life.
That's a long flight. That's a long flight.
Dude, we are talking 16 and a half hours. And I don't know if I'm going to make it.
It'll be worth it.
I might be that guy standing at the door trying to open it like halfway through. I got to get off this plane.
or the door will fly off while you're on
I'm not super excited about I'm not super excited about that either. It better be an Airbus.
Going that far, it'll be a bigger plane.
So it'll be a huge plane. Yeah, it'll be a huge plane. I know that, but those are, I know what this direction this thing's going. These are the types of planes that disappear. You know what I mean? Like they have documentaries about like what happened to
Malaysia
Flight
360
yes,
or 370.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like in June and July I'm going to Europe too, and I'm playing a couple places I've never been to, like Bulgaria.
Beautiful, man. You're gonna have a blast there, dude. It's outside of the Eurozone, so things are affordable. You can have a good time. Great communities. I mean, whether you're in Sofia or you get
to where we're playing
secondary cities like Plovdiv or something like that, really cool scene.
Cool.
Yeah, really good time, man. You'll enjoy it. There's a pretty kick-ass nightclub there called Lipstick in Sofia that kind of has the same punk rock scene that you guys seem to
float
gravitate
around
towards.
Orbit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're playing Romania. 2 shows in Romania. Never been there. Lithuania.
Oh, that'd be fun too, man.
Yeah. Estonia.
How do you find venues, or how do you?
So it's the booking agent over there that does it. We don't do it. So there's an agent over there that works with all the venues. You know what I mean? And here, I got a tour coming through. You want it?
Oh, and do they contact you?
Well, the booking agent just tries to do it with the logistics, like where the tour's going, like how it's routed. You know what I mean? Well, what's next? What's close?
No, but how do they know, or like I always wondered, like how does your band get out there? Like, do you go? Are there any venues we can play at, or do they go? Hey, we love your band. We want you to play here.
We have an agent there.
Oh, you have an
we have an agent there in Europe. We have an American agent and a European agent.
Gotcha.
And the European agent, he solicits all these venues, all the promoters. They all work with the same people. It's all the same people.
Yeah.
So they here's an email what I got coming out. Do you want this tour? And the local promoters will say, yes, we want the tour. But we got to try to fit it in logistically to where the routing goes, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to drive over here and over here and over here and over here. And, you try to route it the right way. Yeah. So,
You also want to maximize when you're over there too, right?
Absolutely. I mean, you don't want no days off. A day off is a day you spend money.
Yeah.
But I mean, like that's what I said. It's outside of the Eurozone, so you're not really spending
Bulgaria, right? No.
You can get a Coke for like 20 cents, 30 cents instead of like the $4 that it would be in euro.
I understand what you mean. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
be. I mean, most. I don't mind it all. It's all even with the Euros. I don't care. I just like being in Europe. I do.
Oh man, yeah, it's such a blast. It's a completely different vibe.
It is a vibe. It's a
Yeah,
vibe.
Yeah,
it's the
yeah,
best
it's a
best
fun
I've
time.
ever
It's
had.
really mellow. Nobody rushes.
Right.
I saw Billy Idol in a concert in a castle once over in
Nice.
Oh,
where
Wow.
that's awesome. Yeah,
Macedonia. Yeah, it was a blast. It was like holy smokes, man! This is the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Just
That.
it came from an opera earlier that night.
that's
Bumped into
incredible.
somebody that had tickets, and we're like, yeah, let's do it, man.
I've been, I got to see. There was a festival that I was at. It was like on some farmland in the middle of nowhere in Switzerland, and there's just something about the air, the smell, the just what kind of shenanigans you're going to get yourself into. You find it's like you never go as planned, at least not for me. And we just ended up in all these weird places, and it was awesome. You know,
The
it
European
wasn't a dull
festivals
moment. A couple times.
are super communal, awesome. You know what I mean? Just everybody gets along. You know what I mean? Like I've just never seen any kind of like bad vibe or anything at these festivals. These are hardcore metal dudes. You know what I mean? Like you would think that they no, it's just so peaceful and happy. Everybody's so happy, and it's such a good vibe. And over here, it's like they're getting drunk over there. They get drunk,
Yeah.
but nobody gets nasty. Nobody gets nasty. They just
no
pass
fights,
out.
no.
They just
no,
pass
it's just
out.
kind of
Find some grass and pass out. Sleep it off. You know.
Wake up the next morning. Oh,
Not in
where am
America.
I?
You know, you go to a festival in America and it's just, somebody starts moshing, they're drinking. What do you shove me for? They want to fight, and it's just like,
Yeah.
It's such a
Different
cool
world,
vibe.
man. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Yeah, you're gonna be missed, man. Yeah, you got a lot of cool stuff going.
Yeah.
You got a couple of really big festivals coming up too,
Yeah,
man. I
so
know that's not.
Whack It Open
I know
Air
you've
is
done
like
plenty, but
Whack It
got a
Open Air is
couple
like
of really big ones.
150,000 people.
Oof.
Man, no pressure.
And then we're
good opportunity to sell some of them records.
open. Well, those are the records with Eric's band, with mine and Eric's. Yeah, I don't cross pollinate.
No, I'm saying just selling records from
Jungle Rock.
the bands you're going over there
Yeah.
with,
Yeah, Jungle Rock for sure.
It's a different sound than what happens over there.
Oh yeah, and they eat it up over there. Europeans just really eat
Yeah.
up that rock music. They really do.
Mm.
I mean, they eat up everything. They're just very happy. It just seems like very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's obviously, I always, there's I mean, you're passionate about music, There's plenty of people here that I know and crowds that we played in front of that get it. But there's definitely, when I was over there, at least just my experience going to a couple of shows, it was, I don't know, man, it was a whole different, the energy was different. Like Jimmy was saying, people they're just excited to be there and they're happy to meet new people. Everyone,
Yeah.
like you said, it's a community, and it's not like that here at times, and at certain whatever. Like it's
I like
a little
the-
more spotty than it is.
I like
over
the
there.
camping over there. Like everybody's camped out. They got all their campsites, and everybody's got like pro stuff. Like pro tents. These guys do this all the time. You can tell they go to these fests all the time. Pro tents and chairs and coolers and cooking. Hot pots. Or whatnot. And everything is just And everybody just gets along. They just move from camp to camp, and everybody's just drinking and doing whatever they do.
Just hop in a big fire circle at the end of the evening.
There
sit
you
around.
go.
It seems pretty hippie, but it's funny because the music is just so like violent, I guess you could say. But I guess that's just how we get it out.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I take it out on my bass. Yeah, well, it'll be fun, man. Hopefully one of these days me and Eric can get over there with one of our bands too. We've been playing together for so long. About time to do that.
We'll get there.
We're gonna do it though next year, I'm
When
sure.
the time's right. Absolutely.
We'll get over there. We'll do a couple.
Yeah,
fests.
man. It's a great thing, and that's cool. So, Lucas, where are some of the places that you spent in Europe? Since we're on the subject of Europe, like some of the countries you've been to.
I mean, he's probably been everywhere.
Just about everywhere in Europe for the most part. Been to Kosovo, Macedonia, Greece,
Nice.
Bulgaria, Germany, Luxembourg, briefly. Just a little bit of brief time in Spain. Passed through. Actually lived in England for a little bit while I was on this training course, which was pretty cool. That's a really neat scene too.
England's cool.
It's
It's so
cool.
old.
I mean, like the vibe there too.
Yeah.
It's Sunday nights, everybody just goes to the bar and like watches like
Football.
America's Got or Britain's Got Talent together or
Oh.
whatever. You know, it's really really cool vibes over in Europe.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, England's definitely a place. I was just talking to someone about that. It's one of my really high on my list of countries I'd like to see. There's, I mean, obviously just from the music, just all the bands that I love and all that.
Sure.
But, I'm gonna sound funny saying it, but I was such a big Doctor Who fan as a kid, and I just all the places that they would film, and that I always wanted to see these places in real life. Like also a show called Tripods. I don't know if you guys remember that one, but I was just obsessed and just never got to go. So yeah, it's definitely high on my list. That's cool. You got to live there. How long did you live there for?
About a little over 4 months.
Okay, that's a nice little stretch
long
of
enough
time,
long enough to get comfortable.
Sure.
Yeah,
And
awesome.
then get uprooted.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
being in the military, you used to getting uprooted and
Oh, yeah.
on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Our the guy who is the moderator in the Telegram thread, he's European. He lives in France.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, pretty neat kid or young man. Sorry, I don't know if he's a kid.
That's okay.
Yeah,
He's a
good
kid
dude.
dog, right?
Yeah, really smart
That's
cat.
awesome.
He's helping us kind of reshape some of those discussions in the thread as well, which is helpful. You know, helping share some of those information downloads and distros. He's a neat dude.
Neat.
And thank you, good sir, to our new Telegram moderator,
Jay.
Jay. Thank you, Jay.
J-Rock.
Shout out to Jay.
J-Rock.
Jay.
Yeah, Wally J is his handle on Telegram, I guess.
Let's take a
Peeps.
little two-minute break here, guys. We'll come right back. Okay?
Back in
Cool.
2 and 2.
This is Honcho 2-3 on guard. I'm overhead your position. Descending down.
Happiness, you will feel regret, you will feel sadness. At the end of the day, you will continue to breathe. Fight! Gonna go!
Sports. Who likes sports? Nobody
That's
not
likes
my
fine.
logic.
sports.
Yeah.
All right, we're live. What's going on,
That's
guys?
not our thing. I mean, we get it.
What's another thing, Eric? What's another
Gentlemen,
thing?
all
Talk
right.
about it. Tell us what's another thing. We gotta wait for the glitches to stop real quick because I don't know for some reason
Jamie, tut, tut.
all of a sudden we're glitchy.
Yeah, glitching. Am I glitching?
I'm a little glitchy here.
No, yeah, we got to, we were just having a small little discussion while we were taking that commercial break, and we were talking to Lucas. We had some stuff that kind of piqued all of our interest and got a little excited. So we'd like, if you
Yeah.
don't mind, Lucas. If I'm not
Yeah,
putting you on the spot.
just kind of like rehash that same thing. We're really just going out and looking for every opportunity to showcase some of the ways we're doing things differently with video games and some of the content that we're putting in the game. We've entered a couple different contests for innovations in video games, and actively looking for publishers to help us with some of the games distribution and reach for marketing the some of the both blockchain and non-blockchain oriented games. There could be a new blockchain oriented game coming out soon, so stay on the socials and keep your finger on the pulse, and you might hear something about that. Might be in the white paper as far as the write up for what that's going to be about. There could be an additional token integrated into the ecosystem as well. So just be available and just participate in the dialogue and discussion and share your thoughts. We always appreciative and welcome feedback, good and bad. Just make it constructive if it's bad. We want the community to be as involved with this as it was about a year ago when we kind of came out of the OP beta release. It's kind of things shifted a little bit based on some economic factors that we couldn't really have anything to do with. But well, we're appreciative of everybody's commentary and insights.
Awesome. Well said, man.
Yeah.
Very well said. It needed to be said. It was exciting. Eric got all excited.
OP.
We were like, might as well just say something about this.
OP. I
Absolutely.
miss OP.
Yes.
I don't know if I miss OP as much as I miss EKE.
We need a.
Maybe OP could make a surprise return. Who knows?
Oh, cool. That would
With
be
a
great.
more developed content. Who knows?
Tough though, man. We got a lot of things to celebrate. It's all. I think for me, at least personally, this year is starting out strong, and it sounds like it's the same for you guys, man. So I'm happy.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a ton of opportunities that we are currently lining up to get things oriented in a different direction. So bear with us and keep participating. You're going to be appreciative of the fact that we can manage all these things. We can walk and chew bubblegum at the same time.
Right.
Some of the content that's yeah, there you go, Armando. I didn't do it because I didn't want to fail. No, just stay tuned and participate. We're always appreciative.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Hey, we're still here, and I know I say that a lot, but
we are.
There's no other way to say it. We're still here.
101.
I love the way Jimmy said it.
101.
Hey, 101, man. That's a very personal number to me.
Absolutely.
Is it?
I spent about 8 years of my life in the 101st Airborne Division in the Army.
Nice.
Yeah, it was my
okay.
my first unit of assignment. It was great, man. It really
we're
taught me how
dedicating this one to you then. There you go.
That's my little logo up in my emblem. Is,
look at that.
Vietnam throwback for
That's awesome. Okay.
A training course that they taught guys to go out and do some crazy stuff in Vietnam to go, pull some specialized reconnaissance. Really neat stuff, man. I'm a history buff too, and kind of a dork. I got to grow up with all those dudes coming to participate in our organizational activities on a yearly basis. All the books that I got to read as a kid in the Army, those adult men were like my age, hanging out with, 18, 19, 20-year-old kids, just kind of like schooling them up on how they used to do it, and really blessed to have had that part of an experience with my early development in the Army. It was really cool.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I was wondering, I was about to ask you what that was in the corner, so that's cool.
Yeah. There's a Recondo is the name of the course.
Armando Recondo?
That it was. Hey,
Recondo.
yeah.
So 101.
When
101.
when new white paper and roadmap? Question. When, sir?
Pizza. When, sir, when? On that note.
Hold on. That's
anything
a question.
else, gentlemen?
That's a question.
Oh.
When, sir?
That's a question. It's a real question.
It's a real question.
Yeah.
When new white paper and roadmap, sir?
Someone. Oh, shoot.
I'll try and
okay.
get the roadmap out early next week, but the white paper is probably going to take till mid to late April before we can have it all staffed and published. The original white paper was really easy to construct because it was mainly tokenomics heavy. This one's talking like business strategy and using the ecosystem. So we're trying to really go out and long-handed answer the utility questions as they relate to the OR ecosystem. So bear with us, man. We're trying the best we can to get it as quick as we can. Ronald, thanks for asking that question.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Oh, and I apologize. I thought you guys. I thought you were doing the when, sir, when. Thing.
When wings. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. They're just joking around. Good to know.
Well, that's an old joke. That feels like a lifetime ago too.
Awesome.
When wings.
Right?
Yes,
That's why I didn't know. I wasn't looking at any board. I'm sorry.
I was just making a joke about the
It's like, oh, he's
sir.
doing the when, sir, when. I'm like,
Because it was always just when, sir, when, sir, sir, sir.
Yeah.
Sure. One rug pull, sir.
Still here, guys. Still
Longest rug
Still
pull
here?
ever.
Yeah, you are 100%.
This is one
Slowest.
long arse road.
Slowest.
This is a long
Slowest.
run. Big runner.
It's
This
just,
isn't a run.
it's
Huge
just
ass thing.
taking a thread and going across.
We're still pulling.
Unbelievable.
Ay.
Yeah, you guys.
When Lambo.
Yeah,
Joe,
I
man.
mean, dude, I'm when Lambo. I still ain't got Lambo. What happened to Lambo? Still ain't got Lambo.
Yeah.
All right,
You didn't get the
boy.
company issued Lambo?
No, I did not
automobile,
get the
Jimmy?
OR system branded Lambo. I do, but I do have the OR system branded cool
Yeah, we
wallet though.
all got one. We all got a right. We got a company car.
Must have got lost in the mail.
Yeah.
I still got.
Still on its way.
I still have my cool
Trees
wallet
on a
though.
ship.
You'll know it's there, Jimmy. You'll see a big 18 there with a Lambo.
Speaking
on
of
a
which,
flatbed.
Hell yeah.
I still got cool wallets for sale. If anybody wants a cool wallet, Cool Wallet Pro.
Yep.
Right.
Hey.
They're bad. They're really cool. If you
Got it.
do
Check it
do
out on the
crypto,
shop.
if you want, no, it's not on the shop. You just hit me up. We're going on the side.
Hey, speaking of which, there is a rebrand going on the website, so don't stress, man. We're trying to get that back up as quick as we can. It's a challenge to meet some of these needs on both the paper and the digital production aspects of telling that story. Trying to make sure all of that branding looks the same. And there'll be another wrinkle written into the white paper. You'll see it. I don't want to drop it now, but just tease it out a little bit. There's some new aspects of things to check out and influence your understanding of what we're doing.
Ooh.
Awesome.
I like it.
For sure.
Oh, show. I said for show.
Awesome.
All right.
Right there, boys. Well, what do you say?
Oh. Show.
So
What
I
do you
believe
say?
moving. I was
All
just
right.
going to,
Eric, spit it out.
confirm. I believe we're going to be running the show about once a month right now. I was going to ask. We're going to be running the show now. We're going to go to once a month at this point with what everyone else has going on.
I mean, we're kind of letting the dust settle from some bigger changes to see what everybody's schedule kind of shakes out to be. But that seems to be a little bit more manageable. If we can get to it a little bit more frequently, great. If
Yeah.
it's still a challenge at once a month, we'll tee it up when we have some pressing content that we want to share with the viewing public.
I'm just saying because I miss you guys, and I don't
Hey,
have
man.
once a month, man.
I know.
It's not enough for me, but I'll make do.
Yeah,
I'll make it work.
sure.
You make it work.
It's actually really great getting you guys on, man. Absolutely.
Just a phone call away, brah.
You know,
Always.
we could always just, if we're available, we just check it out on the Slack like we do, Heard?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Show.
Heard? Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Okay then.
All
You
right.
know, what was that thing you were talking about earlier, Armando, with the dude that had the website that had the content pin?
Pin token, Paisano.
Yeah, maybe this would be a good place to put a pin in it.
Oh yeah, think so.
Oh,
All right, guys.
I think you're funny.
Jimmy, Lucas, Eric. It's been a great one. Episode 101 in the books. Warrior Hour. It's been a while. Great to see you guys.
Camera's glitchy.
Till next time.
This is a great one. This one is
No, with better news, I bet. So
one for the books, man.
I know.
Indeed.
101.
All right, Karen.
Dedicated to the
kids.
101st Airborne, is it?
Yes.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, folks. Talk to you next time.
We'll see you next time, boys.
guys.
Thanks for tuning in. Yeah. Bye.
War is not just about physical battles. It takes a toll on the minds and souls of those who have been deployed to combat zones. The memories, the trauma, and the emotional scars can last a lifetime. But what if there was a way to start a conversation about mental health among military veterans who have gone through similar challenges? Introducing WithThem.co, a cutting-edge gaming project that pairs gameplay with IoT-enabled smart devices to collect data to help provide more detailed care. WithThem.co is an innovative project that combines gaming technology with mental health awareness. The game is designed for gamers and military veterans who have deployed to combat zones. By sharing stories of other veterans who go through similar challenges, WithThem.co hopes to start a dialogue about mental health. WithThem.co is not just a game, it is a platform for veterans to connect, to share their experiences, and to get the support they need. With the help of IoT-enabled smart devices, WithThem.co collects data to help provide more detailed care. WithThem.co is more than just a gaming project. It is a community of veterans, gamers, and mental health professionals who are working together to make a difference. Join the WithThem.co community today and be a part of the movement to raise awareness about mental health among military veterans. Together we can fight, and together we can heal.